Good morning. This is My Left Ear. It's Sunday, November 29th, and I am Carrie Freeman, the writer, producer, director of My Left Ear, because that's how I get information. Now, this was a Biden-Harris site, and we knocked that one out, and now it's turned into an Ossoff Warnock, Georgia site, because we're all about this Georgia runoff race, and we're going to win that. But that's what this is about right now. It's a crucial vote. We must crush Mitch McConnell, and we must kneecap Mitch McConnell. So anybody that can give $5, it's a great idea. However, that being said, I actually predict both gentlemen are going to win the Senate race, and that is going to put Mitch away, sort of, when he loses all that power. I did call the flip on Arizona and Georgia, by the way. I did do that. So opinions are my own, and thank you for being a subscriber, a new subscriber. And as I always say, this is how I manifest. Wouldn't it be nice if you hit subscribe? And wouldn't it be nice if you liked it? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if Mitch McConnell went away? So I do psychic coaching. I've been doing therapeutic hypnosis for 20 years. And I also coach writers and people who need help with performance, speech, or acting. I do all of that because I have a creative background. I've written several books. I'm a member of Screen Actors Guild, and I've lived many lives. So I have lots of experience. If you want to reach me, ask me any questions. It is listed in my community page, but my email is carriesleftear@gmail, and it's CARRIES leftear@gmail. Okay, now we get started. I wanted to discuss the stimulus, not because I'm a financial advisor or expert, but I've been doing some studying, listening, reading, observing. And the reason I wanted to talk about it is because my left ear feels this is so crucial to so many people. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I have been predicting a late stimulus before the end of the year, even though it has looked very grim at times. I'm still feeling something's coming before the end of the year, probably before Christmas. There are billions of dollars left over from the CARES Act that need to be used by December 31st, or that money is gone. So that's like good news. There is a lot of pressure from various factions to put forth a stimulus due to the suffering. People got nothing before Thanksgiving. It was like heartbreaking. Bernie Sanders has written several letters. He wrote one recently. Senator Markley has been working on a stimulus for months. AOC made the most wonderful speech in Congress. Biden has put forth messages. Harris believes in it. And there is Senator Neal from Massachusetts who came out and said last week that he wants to overcome this impasse. He said, we can't let unemployment and eviction issues expire. He is chairman of the subcommittee on select revenue measures, and he's been there since 2008. He's a member of the subcommittee on trade, and he previously served on the oversight and social security subcommittees. He's a heavyweight. So on December 11th, the first priority of the government is to figure out how to stay open, right? And there is a bill to keep the government open. Now, it's possible that it could be targeted in a way that it folds in partial stimulus, like partial stimulus gets buried in that, and it would prevent the unemployment from expiring, evictions from expiring. I got this information from a very experienced financial guy that I keep an eye on, and several different sources. That's where it's coming from. So the next stimulus check would be $1,200. Certainly, we deserve 2 or 3 times that for waiting for over 32 weeks. But there will be a continuation of the unemployment. You won't be cut off at the knees. And once again, the continuation of the unemployment should give everybody an extra $300 to $500. And I always say, wouldn't it be nice to get a stimulus before Christmas? So just keep saying that. And I know I'm going out on a limb with this prediction, but I've been feeling it for a long time. And I think we're just going to get this like at the last minute. But I want you to know that Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, has options to intervene on January 21st, where he doesn't need the Senate. And here's what can happen. And I probably will do it because he's very anxious to help everybody. He can place an executive order to extend larger unemployment and stimulus checks, which he can make retroactive, which he will. He can rework available government funds and funnel more money into the unemployment and stimulus. He doesn't need Mitch McConnell to do this. He can eliminate $50,000 in student loans, or he may eliminate completely. And he can up the minimum wage. And he can do all of that without the Senate or Congress. And he will. I know he will. MLE. Now, the new Secretary of the Treasury is really good news, and she most likely will get approved because she has an incredible background. Incredible. Janet Yellen, she really believes you should have money. She believes that, and she will go about that. So Janet Yellen is going to be your new favorite person. She's highly respected, and she's an educator, professor, and could probably do a whole show on her. Now on to Donald Trump. It's really obvious, but the man is having a break with reality. He is so shamed and humiliated right now because he's never had to deal with this kind of loss, and it's in front of the world. It's very different from lawsuits or losing money on Trump University. It's like his father, Fred Trump, who is, I believe, a psychopath, is on his shoulder, calling him, "You effing loser." And so he keeps fighting because this is just an unfamiliar. He cannot cope with it. He is not coping with it. So Trump has made a threat, I call it a threat, to do some kind of announcement regarding 2024 during Joe Biden's inauguration. I kid you not. My left ear says, no, he won't do it. Okay, he won't do it. But it's good talk. There's too much risk there for him. What if people don't show up? What if and then he doesn't have any of the perks when that speech is over? Joe Biden is president. He won't do it. And you know what? I said this before, but Donald Trump is not going to have a second act. And he's not running in 2024. It just needs to be stated. He really is in a neurological and physical decline. When he no longer has the world's attention, which is source supply, that's called source supply in psychology, where he gets love and attention and everybody agrees with him, he will deflate, because this is like a blood transfusion for him, and it's going away. There will be no more rallies, no ultimate power. He will lose friends that he thought were friends. He's gonna become like a pariah. His life really is going to be filled with nonstop depositions, indictments, massive legal bills, probably the grand jury. He will not be able to create a TV network to compete with Fox. He may start it, but it will not be successful. So I just needed to say that. Now, Michael Cohen has made a prediction that I think is pretty close. And I think Michael Cohen knows him as well as Mary Trump, almost. So Michael Cohen says that once he goes to I call it Mara-Fargo. Once he goes to Mara-Fargo, after the electorate calls the presidency for certain for Joe Biden, he will not return. But he also, my left ear, will not make Mike Pence the president. His ego would not allow that, even though it could be a practical idea. I do not, and the ear doesn't believe he will do that. Now he also, because he'll go away and not come back, because the TV reality host, Donald Trump, he believes in photo ops. He likes photo ops. And he will not allow a photo op of him leaving the White House, having lost, and getting onto that helicopter. No way will he allow that. No helicopter shots of him waving goodbye triumphantly. The loser wouldn't do that. Now, there is a new rumor, and the new rumor is Trump is having Mitch McConnell negotiate some kind of deal with Joe Biden. And he's saying, I'll leave peacefully if you do me a favor and dismiss all charges. Pardon me. Now, this is a rumor, and it's just another quid pro quo, right? Do me a favor, though, right? Well, Biden will have no part of it. It's going to are you kidding me? It's not going to work. Biden is not going to have any part of it. Now, Trump's monumental debts are coming due. And my prediction, my left ear, believes he will begin to lose properties. They will seize his properties. And it sounds kind of unbelievable, but we can really see Mar-a-Lago eventually being seized. Unless he gets billions and billions and billions of dollars from the Saudi Arabians, and I don't think he will. Saudi Arabia, and I don't think he will. Now, in addition, my left ear believes there is huge trouble ahead for Mitch McConnell in 2021. I think his win will be investigated. We know his wife is under investigation, and there's something wrong with his health. I don't think Mitch is going to be around for the long haul. Thank you, Lord. And also Lindsey Graham. Lindsey, to my understanding, is guilty of a felony for interfering in an election. So Graham is coming up on hard times, and he may depart the Senate also. Now, the other thing that's coming to me, and I really don't even like to say his name, but someone I think asked me, one of the subscribers, I think Tucker Carlson's career is going to begin to tank in 2021. And by the way, Fox has lost a lot of viewers. And it may be because Trump has been, he's got these followers, he's got his base, and he's been dissing them. But at any rate, Fox is losing viewers. Now, on to the Attorney General announcement. About 10 days ago, I'm just going to go on a limb and say it. I think I was the first person who predicted Sally Yates. I'm going to go way out on a limb. My ego, okay? Now, since then, her name's been popping up and popping up and popping up. But it was popping up for me while doing my dishes, to be honest with you. And it came over and over and over again. I think she'd be sensational, but she's not the only person that would be sensational, but I really like her for it. Biden is not announcing the new AG, and I believe he's not doing that because that new appointment will get deluged by the press. What are you going to do? Who are you going to investigate? Blah, blah, blah. And I think Biden is protecting that person. Also, maybe he's being careful not to activate more of Donald Trump's hysteria. And that could be activated with the new AG. And of course, Sally Yates was fired by Donald Trump because she went to them and said, you've got to keep an eye on Michael Flynn. And guess what? Boom, 27 years, she was fired. So that's my thought. And I had this kind of esoteric thing that I wanted to share about Joe Biden. You know, Joe Biden will make mistakes, and he will do some things that not everybody is going to like or approve of, and that could be me too. And it's normal. It's normal for a president to be a little controversial and not everybody to like or approve. But I want everybody to remember that we almost lost democracy. We almost became a dictatorship and a kleptocracy. So we need to take a deep breath and know that Joe Biden is coming in and helping and healing, and he's not perfect, along with the fabulous Kamala Harris that we're going to be seeing a lot of in the future, thankfully so. So we get to the quotes part, and I found a quote because there's a lot of talk about revenge and justice in the same sentence. And I want to say it's really about justice. Let go of the revenge. Let go of the revenge because it's toxic to you. But there will be justice. And here's the quote. The quote is by Confucius. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. We just want justice. Here's the quote again by Confucius. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. It's really great. And the other one is a short quote by Nelson Mandela, because we're into the last 52 days of this challenge to get Joe Biden inaugurated and get rid of this madman. Nelson Mandela said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." It always seems impossible until it's done. So there you have the quotes, people. As always, hold the faith, make peace, make memories. I will be back with more substance. You take care. Bye-bye. I always say bye-bye.